All right. Hey, I wanted to take a moment to talk about some of the work that's been performed on the truck here mechanically. I'm going to split this up into two parts. Same video, but I want to start with what I've done and then what I've noticed and have receipts for previous work that's been done. So the truck was used sparingly, and so it still had the original plugs and wires in it. And after 25 years, I just thought this truck needs a full tune-up. So went ahead and put all new Motorcraft plugs, wires, cap, rotor, set the timing on the truck, replaced the coil as well. The coil wasn't failing, but I've had enough that don't show the correct voltage over the years, even with low miles, that I've just gotten into the habit of replacing the coil. Oil's been changed, fresh Motorcraft filter on there, air filter's been changed, transmission fluid and filter have been changed. Fluid was a full, what is that, about 12 quarts or so. I was able to get the torque converter to drain too. There was a plug on the bottom of it. Thank you once again, Mike Smith, for teaching me that trick to drain the torque converter to get all the fluid. And the rear differential's been changed as well. The fluid's been changed with a new gasket. Nothing was super dirty. The transmission fluid has been changed before, prior to my ownership. The dipstick plug that comes from the factory, that's usually in the pan when you change it for the first time, that was long gone. So we know that at some point it's already been changed. Truck also was treated to a really thorough coolant flush. I just flushed the heck out of this thing. It wasn't super bad, but I just wanted all fresh coolant back in here. So that's been taken care of. Brakes, oh no, we're gonna keep going with my stuff. Tires are brand new. Tires that were on it were in fantastic shape, but they had some weather checking on the sidewalls, and I don't know. I'm getting older, and I just, right when I was a kid, I'd be going to the junkyard to find tires, and now it's just like, screw it. I'm putting Goodyears on here. They look good on the truck, and gosh, I just remember back in the day when I was 19, 20 years old, you know, going to college, and man, I'd scrounge up whatever I could to get on my car to make it back and forth. But anyways, 4 new tires. I think that's it as far as my work. Now, I do have receipts showing that the front wheel bearings were packed within the last 5,000 miles. That happened with a brake inspection. Front brakes look good. You can see that in the photos. Rear brakes are good. Rear brakes have been properly adjusted. You've got great pedal on the truck. Serpentine belt was recently replaced. That's why I didn't do it. It looked good. Battery was done. I think the battery shows like sometime 2018 or so. So that's fresh as well. Upper and lower ball joints on both sides are done. That's, you know, I have a receipt for that, but that's most notably seen by the Zerk fittings on there. So yes, you can grease them. The factory ball joints aren't greasable, which is super dumb. Truck was also greased when I did the tune-up, you know, and changed the oil. Trying to think what else. I think that's about all the recent maintenance. Of course, the spray and bed liner is fresh. That was done in the last, last year or two, and I think that's all I can think of. Power steering is nice and quiet on this truck, so no problems with it. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know. Or you can ask. Talk to you soon. Bye.